Good morning, everybody. It is Monday here. It's Monday, July 22nd. I just got to work. I thought I would say hi. I'm going to try to record some of these and just do like a chatter video. You know, there's a lot of times, you guys, when I want to film and I can't. I have things going on at home. I have a house full of kids. I have work. I have just lots going on in my life at this point, and I can't always get in front of the camera like I want. So I'm just going to record some chatter videos of things happening, either, you know, on the news or just what's going on in my life. And maybe at the end of the week, maybe on Fridays or Saturdays, maybe I will upload this, or whatever day I get to it. But it was a busy morning this morning. It's always a busy morning in our house when it's a work day. And AJ got off to daycare. Great. It's supposed to rain all day, which is great because it's going to help cool it off, and we really, really need that. For whatever reason today, my eyes are just watering like crazy. I didn't get a chance to dye my hair. I bought some hair dye at the grocery store, and I did not use it. But I'm going to try to get to it tonight because I look terrible. I feel pretty good except for my eyes, and my eyes are really weird. I feel like my eyes need time to adjust when I wake up. And for me, I feel like it takes like probably a longer period of adjustment than it does for a lot of other people. So I'll probably put my glasses on when I go inside. I wear them a lot at work. I'm on the computer screen so much. It's basically 99% of my job is done on the computer. So, you know, it takes a toll on your eyes. Anyway, I had a great weekend. I'm uploading a vlog right now for you guys. It will be live today, and I'm really happy about that. Yay. It took me a minute last night to edit, and I didn't like do as good of editing as I really wish I had, but I think it's going to be fine. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. If you're new to my channel, by the way, my name is Kisha. I make lifestyle videos. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and don't forget to follow on Instagram. So I worked till 4:30 today, and I have lunch at noon, and I will see you then. Bye. Hi everybody, it is lunch, and normally on my lunch I come to a park over here in Louisville, and I probably shared with you guys this park before, but it is where I like to come. I love my job and I love the people I work with, but I feel like sometimes it's best to get out of there and get, you know, a break and get some fresh air and some scenery that doesn't include a computer screen. So today for lunch I brought Stouffer's, and it's just a frozen meal. Here it is. It's rigatoni, I believe. Yep, baked ziti. So that's what I'm having. And usually I check in with the kids. You know, they're not in school right now, so I'm always like kind of checking in on them. And I sometimes watch YouTube videos, talk to Ryan, sometimes I talk to my mom, and I just kind of enjoy my lunch. One question that I recently got on a video is, how is my back? And my back is much better than what it was, but oddly enough, I'm feeling almost the same kind of pinch, but not near as bad right over here. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's a whole long story. The doctors still have not been very helpful. And that's fine. I'll be fine. I made it through the worst already, so I'm looking for my fork. Anyway, I'm going to eat, but my back is feeling better, a lot better, and I'm so grateful for that. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm going to eat. You've seen me eat on camera before. It's not the most glamorous thing, so I'm not going to do it right now. But I will talk to you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I managed to eat some of it. I can't eat really fast, and I have to usually take it back in with me to finish. A couple of things I just thought of. The 4th of July footage that I said I would insert in the last day in the life vlog. Totally forgot to do that. So sorry, but it is what it is. And I was trying to edit with like Brittany and her boyfriend and the baby and Ryan, so please forgive me. Sometimes it's just crazy. Another thing that I would mention about this park where I'm at is most of the time I feel safe here. Well, 50% of the time I feel safe here. The other percent of the time I feel like I'm prey. There is such a big homeless situation in the city in Louisville, Kentucky, that a lot of the homeless people don't have a place to go, so they hang out in local parks, the library, even Walmart. Some of them because it's open 24 hours, but it just seems to be a major problem. I've had probably at least a handful of experiences that were uncomfortable and sometimes scary dealing with homeless people. This park, I don't even know, it's just part of a college, I think. I'm not sure. I don't even know if it's got a name. But lots of things happen here. I find clothes here all the time. I don't pick them up or nothing, but I see them. They hang them from trees sometimes to dry their clothes. A lot of people meet up here, and you know, I just get nervous sometimes. So there's somebody meeting up right now, and they made me nervous for a second, but it's nothing. It's a guy meeting a woman, but sometimes there is some crazy shit that goes on here. And I found another park. It's not really like a park, but it's basically a couple blocks away. So I'm like 1 minute from my job here, and I feel comfortable coming here today because it rained, and a lot of the homeless people and other people are not out in the park today. So you know, and I don't have anything against homeless people or panhandlers or anything like that. Obviously, they've fallen onto hard times, and I feel terrible for them. I really can't help them. I'm, you know, doing my best to support my own family, but some of them can be pretty scary. I think some of them might have some mental issues, and they can be really scary. And this car, the air conditioning went out, and I just haven't sunk a lot of money into it because I was going to buy another car. So a lot of times my windows are down, and I had one like walk right up to my window, ask me for a cigarette, and I told him I didn't have any, and they like cussed me out right there on the spot. I thought I ran over his foot because he scared me so bad I just turned the car on and put it in reverse. So I'm not always here, but sometimes I'm at the other place that feels more safe, but I like this park better. So I don't know. That's a little bit about where I come for lunch, but I'm gonna get ready and get back to the office and continue doing some work. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. I think it is the 23rd of July. Right now it's 20 till 8. I am at work. I made it a little bit early today. It happens a lot of times. Brian has the work van, and I don't have to take him in the mornings. But right now, while school is out, he has to be at work a little bit earlier. One of the people he rides with likes to go in and get a few extra hours whenever they don't have to, you know, be up in the morning for their kids to get them on the bus and all that. They have other babysitters, and they just leave earlier. So usually on these mornings, sometimes I'll go back to my house after I drop him off, and I'll have about 15 or 20 minutes. And in that 15 or 20 minutes, I can do some fast pickup. I can empty the dishwasher. I can start or toss, you know, laundry around. Take care of kitty cat. Make the bed. Finish putting my makeup on. Whatever it may be. But this morning I really didn't feel like any of that. I woke up, it's 65 degrees out, which I love, and we slept, I think, with the air on 73. So usually I sleep with it either 69 or 70, but the temperature dropped so much, it was fine to put it up a little bit. It was more than comfortable in the house. And I didn't put on a lot of makeup today. I put on some. But I thought this morning we would talk about potty training for a minute. So, you know, AJ is 19 months old, and every child is different, like when you start to train them and when they grasp it. And really, I don't think it's ever too soon. My doctor recommended going ahead and starting. AJ will let you know when he's went pee. He will actually run and get a clean diaper. And I felt like since he was at least that aware, I felt like maybe it was time to introduce the potty and some other items that would help him begin the potty training journey. So we have a really cute little Elmo potty. My mom brought it up with her. It wasn't the one I was going to get for him, but it works and it's great and it's cute. I wanted a Mickey Mouse one to match the Mickey Mouse bathroom, and there's Mickey right there. But anyway, you know, every child is different, and AJ has not caught on. He will sit on the potty. He will act like he's wiping, even if he's got clothes on or if he doesn't. And I'm trying to get him to actually go to the potty in it. And we just ordered some new potty books. I think I'm going to order today one of those little potty seats that sits on the regular toilet. And he already has a cute little step stool. So, you know, he's showing some signs, but not a ton. And I don't think it hurts to plant the seed to start reading the potty books and start wearing the little training underwear. And I got him some. I posted a picture on Instagram. It was the cutest picture ever. He's got these little boots that he loves. And in fact, he wanted to wear them like last weekend to the store. And I put them on, even with his little shorts. And I couldn't do it, you guys. He looked so silly. But he was running around in his little training underwear, and they are like more absorbent, they're thicker. And in his little boots, he told us he had to pee one time, or he went pee one time. And I wish I would have caught him, you know, 10 seconds before that. But we are slowly introducing that stuff to him. And I just ordered some books. They should be in today. So I do have a sponsorship, and I will share it like around lunchtime with you. It's going to be in this video. It's work related, so I thought it would be fine to share it here in case any of you guys are interested. But the guys inside are going to be so excited today to get it. And I don't know about so excited, but they'll be happy. It is food related, so that always makes everybody happy. But it's a beautiful day here. It's not supposed to get that warm. I'm just in leggings and a striped shirt and a sweater. It's always so cold in there. And I have a little heater and I keep my sweater on. And it keeps me very comfortable. So I feel good this morning. I'm a little bit tired, but not bad. And I don't think we have anything going on. I have to pay a bill when I get inside or out here when I'm done talking to you. And I don't think there's anything else. I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll probably see you around lunchtime. So here is the box from Variety Fun. Now they have some for work, they have some for home, they have healthy options. I decided to bring mine into my job today because I knew everybody would love this. And it has such a good variety for you. And it's got some healthy options. It's got one healthy option. Where is it? I don't know. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. It is like a granola cookie bake, blueberry pomegranate, but they do have other ones. I didn't get the healthiest box for obvious reasons, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because I really like it and I think it's great snacks to have at home. Hey everybody, it is lunch and there's a big glare. So there we go. We pulled back the glasses. I do wear my glasses at work a lot. I got this honey ham and turkey meat tray for like the weekend. And we didn't eat it. So I'm gonna eat it for lunch today, or just some of it, and throw it in the fridge at work and eat it for, I guess, the rest of the week. I'm not sure. But everybody really loved the Variety Fun box. And they ate a ton of snacks, so it was gone pretty fast, and everybody was super happy with it. So, Variety Fun is actually a snack subscription service. It's available bi-weekly or monthly, whatever works best for you, and they have free shipping on everything. What I love about it is the affordable pricing. The snack boxes start at $24.99 and go up, and there is discount, and you guys can see that below. They have basically over 500 varieties of different snacks, from classic options to healthy options, and they're great for lunch and game nights. And as you can see, my office loved it, and perfect for the office as well, or road trips. They donate thousands of snacks to families in need, which I absolutely love. And you obviously can try new snacks every month and never get tired of, you know, the same old ones. Fun20 is the coupon code, and definitely check that out if you're interested. Everybody really loved it, and it worked out really well for my office. So I'm going to talk to them about maybe doing a monthly subscription service with them. But everybody loved it, and it was a big hit. So something I forgot, and something I wanted to mention, was about AJ and his binky. So we've been gradually trying to take it away from him more. And what I have realized, for whatever stupid reason, I feel like I was just attached as much as he was to him having it. So I just felt like, you know, if he's insecure or nervous or sleepy, those are conditions when even his doctor says a binky or a pacifier, however you want to say it, is fine. But last night, just so you guys know, I didn't have the binky in the car. Usually I put it in the cup holder of the car seat. He doesn't get it in daycare all day. And then when he gets in the car, he gets to have his pacifier. Well, yesterday I forgot it at home in the morning, and I didn't go back to get it. And he didn't have it when he came out of daycare. He looked for it in both of his little cup holders, and he was fine. I mean, he fussed for like a minute, maybe, if that. And he was completely fine. So then he came home, he ate a little snack, and usually he lays down, especially on Mondays, because he's usually really tired on Monday mornings, and a nap after school is good to get him, you know, through dinner and through bath time and all that, back in bed. So he didn't have it during nap time, and he didn't have it when he laid down for bedtime or any of the times in between. And the last 2 nights, he has woke up crying, somewhere usually around the midnight hour, midnight to 1 a.m. And the first night, he was just sitting up in his little crib crying, and he looked to me like he couldn't really find his pacifier. So, I found it in his bed under his blanket and gave it to him, laid him back down, no problems. He went to bed last night without a pacifier, woke up between 12 and 1, and just kind of rocking him in my arms really wasn't working. So I gave him the pacifier back, straight to sleep for the rest of the night. So now we are at a point where AJ is only going to get the pacifier during his nighttime sleep periods, not during his naps during the day at any point, only for when he goes to bed at night. So I think that is a big improvement, you know, and I want you guys to be able to hear him talk and not just us, because we understand him even if he's got a pacifier in his mouth and he's talking so much, but you guys aren't hearing that. And I think part of the reason is because of the pacifier. The doctor actually said in the last appointment, which I went to in the last vlog, said during stressful times or bedtime, a pacifier is completely fine, but just kind of cut it back during the other parts of the day. And you know, when I took the pacifier away from him, I really, in my soul, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I felt hurt for him. Like he's going to be really upset, he's not going to have it. You know, he's going to start sucking on his thumb, and he still might. You never know. But I kind of had to deal with those feelings. I guess I just wanted him to remain a baby and maybe the pacifier just looks like a baby, kind of. I don't know. I know it's kind of screwed up, and I realize that. And he can cope without it. And as much as he is my little baby, my beautiful little boy, I have to allow him to grow up. And I think the pacifier is a string we're cutting for both of us. So I don't know. I just wanted to mention that, and I'm hoping that you'll see and hear him more talk on vlogs. Laura is calling me, so I'm going to answer. Hello, what are you doing? Good morning, everybody. It is July 24th. It is Wednesday, and right now it is exactly 7:30. I'm already in my work vicinity, but since I had a few minutes to kill, I thought I would come to the park for a minute. Last night I had a pretty rough night. I have a cat, and he's a Persian, and he's had 3 UTIs in his short life, and it's cost almost $4,000, about $3,800 total so far just on UTI treatment. He's starting to show the signs again. He's on prescription food. It cost me $80 a bag. He always has clean water, and I'm just praying that we're not dealing with the same thing. Because I don't know, you guys. There comes under the sun. Can you see me? I think you can see me all right. So I don't want to continue to spend $1,000 a year or a little over. I don't want to put him to sleep. I just want him to be happy and healthy, and I don't know what's going on with him. We almost did the surgery to make his urethra bigger, but the vet was like, you know what, this new food, the expensive Royal Canin SO for cats, would work, and it would make sure no crystals get formed in his bladder, and hence cause a blockage. So that's all I've been feeding him, and Gabby too, because it's kind of hard to like feed him separate. And last night I was looking for him. He was hiding, and he wasn't walking very much. He wouldn't eat anything. He's usually the first to run to me if I like crack open a can of cat food. Not last night. So I had a little bit of his medication left. It wasn't expired. And I also had some of AJ's amoxicillin that he hadn't quite finished. Just a little bit left. So I dosed the cat up really well and gave him a bunch of medication. Just his regular UTI medication that he came home from the vet with, and also the amoxicillin. So it was so hard giving it to him too, but I did it. I wrapped him up in a towel and got him, medicated. This morning when I checked on him, he actually walked up to me, so that's improvement, but he still wouldn't eat. So I gave him another shot of his medicine and the amoxicillin, and I googled and made sure amoxicillin was safe for cats, and it is. But I'm like extremely worried. I am tired because I stayed up late. It was after midnight before I fell asleep. I have a headache, and I really just want to be home today to look after my sick cat. And I'm hoping maybe he just ate maybe a piece of one of the plants. I mean, some plants can be poisonous, but the ones that he likes to chew on are not. So I really hope that it's just something messing with him like that. But I watched him actually walk up to the litter box like he wanted to get in and go, and then just sat down like he knew he wouldn't be able to. So at this point, does it make sense to continue doing this? Like, I don't believe in putting animals to sleep. I just don't. I'm not God. I don't feel like I should take their lives. I understand the argument that, you want to end their suffering, and I get that. And I might have to go that route this time. if he don't improve. If I choose to take him back to the vet and have $1,200 worth of procedures done, it's taking away from my family, and we just did it less than a year ago. So I'm not sure. I just don't know what to do, and I think that's the worst feeling of all. I'm very, very, very upset, and I'm trying not to cry today. I work with a bunch of men, so I don't want to sit around crying looking like a crazy person, but I said a prayer, and I hope you guys can say a prayer for him as well. Hopefully the antibiotics and his little bit of medicine that he had left will help him, and it's all we can hope for, really. You know, it's just so hard making the decision to spend another $1,000. My mom was like, you know, you really cannot do this every single year. And she's right. So, I don't know. I'm just really worried today. So, Brittany is at the house, and she'll be giving me some updates. But she has to be at work at 10. So, from 10 to 5, he's going to be by himself, and it kind of worries me. So just fingers crossed for Romeo. And on a brighter note, AJ was super happy. I'm sorry, I know that's better. AJ was super happy this morning. He woke up in a great mood and was happy when he got to daycare. Yesterday at daycare, they told me that he had been running around with a book all day, and all he wanted to do was read that one particular little book, and he was just so sweet. So I love hearing his good stories from daycare. It just warms my heart. And that's another sensitive issue, because I hate leaving him every single day. But I need to be able to provide for him, and, you know, to get him extra stuff, I have to work, and just to pay the bills, I have to work. So anyway, that's what's going on this morning, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later on lunch. Bye. Now I just pulled into work. On a brighter note, I got some Chick-fil-A today for breakfast, and I had somebody ask me about the kids and when they start school. They start school at the end of this month, so they have basically about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks left. And it's crazy. Brittany's going to be a senior this year, and Jackson's going to be a junior, and I'm just excited for both of them. And that's another thought in my head. Like, Brittany's senior year is going to be every bit to $5,000 to $6,000, every bit of it. From simple things like the yearbook, to her prom dress, to her graduation pictures, class rings, graduation party. I know I'm forgetting stuff. We wrote it all out. And that's really where I have to, like, put my focus. And, of course, the other kids aren't, you know, free either. So it's just hard to reason out spending another $1,200 to fix my cat. When I have, you know, obviously so many other expenses. So I don't know, I'm just very upset today, and I've got a headache, and I'm just going to try to get through work. I wanted to call in, but it just didn't make sense to do that. So especially if I am going to pay to save him, I definitely need to have my butt here. So I don't know, but I've done what I can for him today. I hope he's comfortable, and we'll see how he is tonight. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday here. I only have a couple minutes, but I wanted to talk about Romeo really quick. I took him to the vet. We are just trying some antibiotics, because I was giving him some antibiotics from AJ that we still had left over. So, hey everybody, so obviously I am not in the car, I am at home. It is about 6 p.m. I need to start dinner soon. Brittany, Ryan, and the baby are inside. I took a little bit of a nap when I got home. I was so tired. So I wanted to talk to you about the cat a little bit more and a couple of other things. So with Romeo, he obviously wasn't feeling well. I think I've already spoke about it in this vlog. And yesterday, Abigail suggested that we put up a GoFundMe page and see if we can come up with the $2,000 to get the surgery that he needed. So we did that, and some of you guys left some donations, and it was so very kind of you. So what's going on at this point is the vet has given us some antibiotics, and he doesn't seem to have a complete blockage. So we're doing the antibiotics, and he is eating, and he is drinking water. Let me get his food real quick. Okay, so this is the food. It's the Royal Canin SO, urinary SO. I buy one of those bags a month. It is dry food. With cats that have urinary issues, it's best to feed them a wet food as well because the extra moisture. So he's been on this ever since his last hospitalization, and I feel kind of sorry for him because it's the same flavor all the time, but I do switch it up with his wet food. So another thing that I just started doing that I had not been doing is putting a little bit of apple cider vinegar in his water. So that will help as well to keep him kind of flushed out. It's been so exhausting, really, and worrying a lot about how the kids feel and how the cat feels, because my kids get really emotional and they love him very much, and it hurts to see them hurt, and obviously I don't want my cat to suffer or to be sick, but he does seem like he's getting a little bit better. The last hospitalization was like $1,500, and my mom paid that. This time, I didn't even ask my mom for the money. My mom, when we talked about it, not her financing it or Dawn financing it, but we talked about, is this something I'm going to be able to keep up with every year, because that's what seems to be happening. And, I don't know how many of you guys can afford $1,500 a year just on miscellaneous veterinary treatment for your animal. But it's tough. It's tough to think about. But I'm going to leave the GoFundMe page up. I still want to do that surgery so we never have to deal with it again. I have seldom asked for anything over on YouTube, but I do want you guys to take a minute. The link is below. Read it if you want. If you can contribute, that'd be amazing. And if you can't, then just share it. Share it, share it, share it. And hopefully we can get it up to the point where we can get his surgery and get it done where we never have to deal with it again. I was pretty embarrassed putting that up. Abby and Brittany actually thought it was a good idea. Let's see what we can do. And I haven't really spread the word a lot. I already covered the antibiotics and the vet visit and all that good stuff, but it's just been so exhausting. I came home on lunch yesterday and gave him medicine, and actually started giving him apple cider vinegar that was diluted in a little bit of water through a syringe. So I gave him that, which will help a little bit as well. He seems to be doing better. It took a minute for him to get better, but he seems to be doing better. And I don't know how often we're going to have to deal with these. But I'm glad I noticed quickly that, Romeo wasn't acting like himself. Because if I would have let it go and not got the antibiotics, or even not started him using some of AJ's antibiotics, which were totally safe, and you need to check on stuff like that before you do it. But I thought I heard AJ. But starting that, and then, letting the vet know the next day, hey, I've got something going on, getting some medication from the vet, and, obviously doing the food and the water, and, he plays a lot, so I think he's getting proper exercise, and we don't overfeed him. He is big and fluffy, but a lot of it's just his fur. Doing a little better. Another thing last night, AJ, when we picked him up from daycare, he was outside playing at the facility. They have a big outside area. And I thought he was just squinting a lot because it was sunny out. But when we got him home, he was so red and kind of swollen on the side of his face. His eye was really red. First thing I thought was pink eye, which is awful. But Brittany and I took him to the doctor around 7 last night, and I'm so thankful we have a doctor that stays open late for our kids. They stay open until 8 most nights, I think. And we got medication and all of that. The daycare said they thought he got some sunscreen in his eye, and that definitely could have happened. But we got some medication, the same medication you get for pink eye. And she said if it's still red or crusty in the morning, obviously keep him home from daycare. If his eye is cleared up, it probably was the sunscreen. Go ahead and send him back. So we did exactly that. And we put the drops in, and he went to bed, and we weren't sure exactly if Ryan or I were staying home from work with him. We really didn't know until we woke him up on how he looked. So when we got him out of bed, he looked great. Everything was perfect. His eye was back to normal. His cheek wasn't that swollen. I really believe he was allergic to that sunscreen. So that was another thing, and I was so tired. Ryan grilled out while we were gone, but I didn't even eat dinner till 11 p.m. last night. I just was so tired, obviously having to do stuff around the house, and kitty cat, and the baby, and then Brittany's car got wrecked, so I've been giving her a lot of rides, and it just seems like every day there's something new and exhausting happening. But I just wanted to say thank you if you donated any money. I want to say thank you if you go to that GoFundMe page and check it out, and share it. That's really important. And thank you for watching this car chatter vlog. I wish I would have been able to record this part in the car today. I just didn't have time. I was on the phone all during lunch with my mom, and trying to eat and talk, and it just was a lot, and I just didn't have time to film. And I want to get this up on Friday morning, so you're not going to get a car chatter vlog on Friday. I think what I've decided I would do is to film Friday, Saturday, and Sunday vlog style. And I'll probably film some other videos that are not vlog style as well, but I'll probably do the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in one vlog and put that on Mondays. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my rambling on, and I feel a little bit better. The baby's okay, the cat's improving. My house is a mess, and I feel like I've got so much work to do, but it is what it is. We're going to have spaghetti for dinner tonight. It's easy to feed a crowd, spaghetti, and just kind of move through the motions of bath and bed with AJ, and picking up the kitchen, and getting the dishwasher emptied, and all the stuff I feel like not doing, but it's stuff that I need to do and have to do, and maybe I'll try to at least get one, like, side job done, like, back here on the back porch needs cleaned up, laundry needs put away, that's pretty much it. Just random decluttering, stuff like that. I'm really, really tired, and I'm so happy tomorrow is Friday. I'm so happy. Today was a good day at work. Nothing happened besides me doing my job. And, you know, I really do like working there. It's hard sometimes because I have so many things here at home that are always kind of pulling me. And trying to balance is really hard, but it is what it is. So, again, check out the GoFundMe page. If you can help, great. If not, I understand. Just share it, please. And thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to get subscribed. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.